morning everyone, starting the vlog in a slightly different location this morning. I'm currently in the car. I'm about to head off on a shoot day and I thought I would take you guys along with me because I always really enjoy shoot days, and they're something that I think often I kind of like forgotten about. And I know in a recent video I asked you guys like what kind of things you'd like to see, and someone said that they love seeing the behind the scenes, you know, when I showed you like me taking pictures of the flowers and things like that. So I'm just driving into Notting Hill. It's like about 50 minutes to an hour from where I live, so it's not too bad at all. I could easily get the train into London, but because I'm doing Notting Hill, which is West London, I would still rather just drive. I feel a little bit safer just driving and kind of like, you know, being in my own car and everything like that. So let's get going. Hello everyone, look at who I'm with now. Do you want to say hello? So we've just got to Notting Hill to do our first shot. I've been shooting this little pretty lavish dress, and look how pretty the wisteria is looking. Absolutely love it. We've literally basically just been on a hunt for wisteria today because we love the wisteria shots.
We've literally got a map, so we're like hunting the wisteria.
We've like pinned locations. So anyone that has done like a reel of like the best wisteria locations in London, I love you. I've been watching all of them recently to try and get like the best photo locations because Notting Hill is like big, so we've been walking quite far. Like it's about 10 minutes walk between each location, but it just looks so pretty, so it's so worth it. Some of them aren't fully out yet though, so we've arrived at a couple of places and been like, oh, it's not quite, maybe in like a week or so's time. So make sure to keep your eye out on the feed because there's going to be lots and lots of wisteria shots coming your way. Oh my god guys, we have just had the nicest cat call experience of our entire lives. Wasn't that just so cute?
And it was borderline just compliment.
So it was this guy, it was like in a UPS van, and he just like just kind of slowed down and just went, ladies, can I just say you're both looking really nice today? And we were both just like, thanks. And then he passed us again, because like we went to a different street to obviously shoot. He passed us again, pulled over and went, could I just ask, are you both taken? And we were both like, yeah, unfortunately we're both taken. He went, no worries, have the loveliest day. It was so nice. I don't think I've ever had a cat call that nice.
No, he's been raised well. His mum would be so proud. His mama would be so proud.
It was so nice. But yeah, I've outfit changed, but I put my blazer back on because it's so chilly today. And also, look guys, the blossoms are like pretty much going, so we're like trying to make the most of what's left of the blossom trees. But yeah, it was just such a nice cat call. We were both absolutely crying with laughter. Cute. I've loaned Holly my little Coach bag for this shot because look how good it goes with that outfit. I think I've influenced her to buy one. This is what the back of my car usually looks like on a shoot day. Bags and bags and bags. I think we're on outfit change number 4 now. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit of a bad vlogger. I've kind of forgotten to pick up the camera, but we've just come across this beautiful wisteria. I think this is my favorite one, so I'm gonna get a couple of shots here. It just looks so pretty, I love it. The weather has taken a turn for the worst, and it has, I don't know if you can see, but it's just started raining, so Holly and I have had to take shelter.
We didn't plan for this.
I look so funny, especially because this is like all floral. This is my lovely Suzanne jumper, mohair, so it's very nice and warm.
I'm floral dress, I'm green blazer, and I'm cowboy boots, so...
And so always what happens at the end of the shoot, you end up in the most mismatched outfit.
It's like a pick and mix.
We just had to take shelter under someone's like house, and they just came out and we were like, we're really sorry, we're sheltering from the rain. She was like, no, it's fine, you shelter yourself. So yeah, always the excitement on the shoots, isn't it? I didn't expect this to happen. I'm trying to protect my hair as best as I can. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen on a shoot, do you, Hole?
No, never, never.
Just got back from today's shoot looking a little bit bedraggled after getting caught out in the rain. Honestly, that was so funny. We were just in the middle of taking the last photos and I was like, oh, I think I feel a few drops, and she was like, Ellie, I think I feel a few drops. And then suddenly the heavens opened, so we literally had to run onto someone's front step. She was really lovely, to be fair, like she didn't mind at all. She was like, no, that's absolutely fine, like, you know, shelter yourselves. But it didn't really clear up, so we had to literally just chuck jumpers over our heads and run. It was so funny, so funny. But I have just come home to a very exciting parcel that I wanted to show you guys. Look at the size of this. So this is sitting waiting for me as I've gotten home from the shoot, and I thought that we could unbox it together. Oh my word guys, this is literally crazy. So we've got a little, this is so cute, a little key on the side so that we can unlock the padlock. I'm so excited to see what is inside of this. So this is to celebrate the new diamond collection that Pandora have now ventured into. They've ventured into ethically and sustainably sourced diamonds, which is so exciting. So in here we have a little afternoon tea, which is so cute. We've got coffee, donuts, iced buns, sandwiches, asparagus tart. That sounds amazing. What's in here? Oh wow, look at this. This is so cute. Okay, I think I need to unbox all of this, get it all out on the table, and then I can show you guys properly, because this is absolutely insane. And it's all packaged so nicely as well, so I almost feel guilty opening it all up, but this is just incredible. Wow, I don't think I can put into words how insane this delivery is. This is absolutely amazing. So they've sent over the yummiest. Look at those donuts. Oh, they're making me so hungry. I'm getting sugar all over my fingers. And then we've got a little tart here, and we've got some sandwiches and loads more. And look at how adorable this is. Pandora Brilliance. So this is the collection, the diamond collection that they have launched into, which is so exciting because it's also not only about sustainability but about affordability, and it's talking about how diamonds are for everyone, and I totally agree. And look at these. I mean, if that's not the fanciest champagne flute you've ever seen, I don't know what is. And they've also been so kind to send over a gorgeous bottle of rosé, which looks amazing. I think it's a sparkling rosé, which I am very excited to crack that open this weekend. Or I might even save this for like a little celebratory drink at some point. But just look at this. This is so kind of Pandora. I literally just set this up and I now look like, especially with this newspaper, you know how in every film the dad's just like sitting in the corner at the head of the table just reading the paper. I've just been reading a little bit about this, and it's so exciting. So as I said, this is all about the sustainable diamonds. They're basically lab grown diamonds, which means instead of having to mine for them, we can now create them in a lab, which is absolutely insane. So the price points range from £250 to £1,290. So their max is £1,290, which is insane. Like £250 for a diamond is crazy. And they look absolutely gorgeous. So obviously Ashley Graham, I think, is the main ambassador who's promoting this, who is amazing. She is an absolute powerhouse. But look at those, like that's what the little diamond rings look like, which are so cute. So I cannot believe that that has just been sent. We get to enjoy all of this. I'm so grateful to Pandora. It's really exciting that they are venturing into this, because as I said, I think it is such a nice, like, first of all, obviously major steps towards more sustainability and eco-friendly. And like, I know the Pandora PR girls quite well, and they've spoken to me quite a lot about the changes that the brand has been making and the kind of like steps that they have been making towards becoming a lot more sustainable, becoming a lot more eco-friendly, and just being a bit more green. And that's just so nice for a brand to see that in a brand, and it's so nice to see the journey that they're going through. And yeah, I think it's so nice that they're talking about sustainable, and the fact that these diamonds are literally for everyone. They're a lot more affordable than many other diamond brands out there, and you guys know how much I love Pandora jewellery. I mean, literally Pandora. Like, I absolutely love their jewellery, and I love working with them so much. Like, the girls there are just the loveliest girls ever. So I think I'm gonna need to put this all away, and I might have to hide it from Alex, because I know that he's gonna be so excited about this tonight. We're gonna have a feast. Can we just appreciate that the pattern, the kind of like crystal detail on this champagne flute that they've gifted is exactly the same as the ones that I gifted Alex, or gave Alex for, I think it was Christmas. I got him these a couple of years ago. These are like whiskey tumblers. He loves his whiskey. And it's got like literally the exact same pattern. How brilliant is that? I feel like this is such an adult thing to love a nice, well-stocked bar cart. So I can add these. I think I'm going to take this away. This was actually, oh no, this is where I keep my corks. I have a box of champagne corks and I've dated them and I want to fill this, so I need to put that somewhere, but I think I'm going to put this one just here because it needs to be on display. It's just so pretty. Yeah, you can tell that the bar cart is very well stocked. Also, comment down below if you've been around long enough to know Tina. This is Alex's llama. It was a Christmas decoration that he got literally about 2 years ago, and he has become obsessed with it. He won't let me get rid of her. So that's my only way to keep her in the house, is to shove her down here, because then she's out of sight and no one can really see her. But yeah, I need to add the champagne down here, but there's like no room. There we go. Just managed to just about squeeze everything down there. I might see if I can try and get rid of that stupid llama because I hate it. But yeah, how lovely does that look? Oh, and it's just started raining again. Well, isn't that good timing? Honestly, it's actually almost a little bit embarrassing just seeing how full our bar cart is. Like, bring on the, is it the 17th of May? Is that when we're allowed people over? Bring on the 17th of May when we can have people to come over and stay like inside, because we need some friends around to help us get through the amount of drink we've got on our bar cart right now. We genuinely need some help. Oh my word, this weather is so miserable. I cannot get over the fact that we are now in May and we're still having to dress like it's blooming October. This is so not okay. But it's kind of got me in the cozy mood. I feel like I might run myself a bath tonight, have a little bit of a pamper, have a little bit of like a zen evening whilst the rain is spattering away outside and I can just enjoy my evening. So I think I'll pick up with you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna sign off for tonight. Good morning. It's now the next day after our shoot, and I'm not gonna lie, let me put you down actually. Resting you on the toaster. I think I might have to tuck into Alex's misshapes because I'm just really hungry this morning. I don't know why. I did technically buy these for him, so it's not like I'm just stealing his chocolate, but if you haven't ever had a misshapes before, they're literally going to change your life because they are just the best things in the world. They are basically, if you don't know, you can pick them up from Cadbury's outlet stores. So I picked it up when I went to Gunwolf Keys a few weeks ago. And they're fairly expensive. They're like 2 for £8, I think it is. So like £4 a bag, but it's huge. It lasts you for weeks. You don't know what you're gonna get in it. So in this bag, there's orange, fudge, and caramel. Sure, look. Oh, the sunshine is just beaming through today. This is making me very happy. But I just wanted to kind of like, I wanted to address something today, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of can't believe that I'm addressing it, but I've definitely noticed like an increase, and I just feel like I can't believe it needs to be said, but it needs to be said. I have noticed that I have had quite a big increase in chubby comments, as in people calling me chubby. Now, it's something that doesn't really bother me. Like, I know I'm not chubby at the end of the day. Like, I'm a size 10 to 12, you know, that's not big. But it started to really grate on me. And when I say that I've been getting these comments, they're not even like nasty, like troll comments before anyone says like, oh, just ignore it, or like, you know, I'm just trying to get a reaction, or blah, blah, blah. It's not even like nasty comments, like people are meaning it not in a nasty way. Like, I've had a couple of comments of people being like, oh, I've just discovered you love your videos for chubby girls, or like, love that you do this like chubby girl styling, or just things like, I had a comment recently and I just thought that was really unnecessary, and someone had said, what's your height, or like, what size are you, or something like that, and then they put, because I'm your height but you're much bigger than me, or much curvier than me. And I just thought, did that really need to be said? Like, who cares if I'm curvier than you? Just ask me, what size did you pick this up in? And I can tell you, I picked it up in a 10 or a 12. Or even if you check the description box, like I always put it down in the description box, whatever size I picked up and things. So like, it was one of those things where it's like, that really didn't need to be said. That's basically saying you're bigger than I am. It's almost like a flex or something. I don't know. It's been really weird, and I've just noticed a massive increase in those kind of comments. And as I said, it doesn't really bother me at the end of the day. I know that I'm not chubby like that. No, sure, when I sit down, I have a bit of a belly roll, and you know, I've got big thighs and I've got a big bum, and that's fine. That's just like who I am. But it's also just for like, I kind of want to address it because it's not just me in these videos. Like obviously I'm the one that's like talking to you, and I'm the one that's behind the camera or showing you what things look like or telling you it's unflattering or blah blah blah, but there's thousands of people that are watching these videos now, and those people will see those comments as well, and I don't want anyone else to feel bad for that person making such an ignorant comment. Like I know a lot of people that follow me are maybe a dress or 2 size bigger than me, and imagine if they're watching me and they're thinking, oh, I'm saying I picked this up in a 10, they're like, oh, I probably need a 14 to 16 in that, and then they scroll down and someone's there calling me big or like chubby, and they'll feel terrible about themselves, and it's just like so unnecessary. And I just think, just why? Like, why would you ever say something like that to a stranger on the internet? Like, I definitely would say I'm quite confident in myself, in terms of like my sizing, and in terms of like, you know, I'm not gonna get upset because a stranger has called me chubby, but I just think, why would you call a stranger on the internet chubby? Like, it's really weird. So I just want to say, even if you're meaning it as a compliment, even if you're not meaning it to be like malicious, or you're just making a comment, or you're noticing something, please just think twice before you comment that down below, before you give your opinion. If you think, would I like to hear this about myself? And if you wouldn't, don't say it. Like, that's just all that needs to be said about this. If it's not a nice comment, and if it's something that if someone said that to you, you might get upset, or if it's something that you think, maybe I'd say this to my closest friend, or maybe I'd say this to my daughter or sister or cousin, but if you wouldn't say it to a stranger on the street, don't say it to a stranger on the internet. Like, I think that's just what I need to say about that, because as I said, I can't believe that this is something that I'm addressing, because it's utterly ridiculous. And I know that like 99.9% of you don't make these comments, you don't say these things, because I think also like I have quite an older audience. Like, I'm not worried in the sense of like, I think whenever people talk about influencers, the biggest things, they're always like, oh, young impressionable audience. More of my audience is older than me than younger than me. Like, I have more women over 65 following me than under 17. You know, like, I can't tell you the amount of DMs or comments I get from people saying, oh, I'm probably old enough to be your mum, or I'm probably not your usual demographic. And I just want to be like, actually, yes, you are. You are my usual demographic. Like, I think I have a much older audience. So I'm not worried in the sense of like, oh, what if a young girl sees it? But I do just think, like, no matter what age you are, it's not a nice thing to hear, and it's not a nice thing to say. And comparison is awful anyway. And imagine if you're looking at me and I'm a dress size smaller than you, and someone's turned around and called me chubby. Like, what are you gonna think about yourself? It's just, it's a really not nice thing. So please don't comment on someone's size, call them chubby, say that they're nice for bigger girls, or give a backhanded compliment like, oh, you wear that so well for a girl of your size. What is that supposed to mean? Like, come on guys, that is not a compliment. That is such a backhanded slap. So just think twice before you comment on the internet. Namaste. Goodness, we got very serious there. I don't normally kind of like address these kinds of things, because as I say, I feel like I've got fairly thick skin. Comments like that don't bother me, especially like actual hate comments genuinely don't bother me. Like, someone will comment like, you're ugly, and I'm like, cheers bro. But it's actually the ones that are like backhanded, they mean it, they think they're being like nice, or they think they're saying it nicely, I think they're giving a compliment, it's actually backhanded. I just wanted to kind of address that, but I feel like we need to bring the mood up a little bit, so I want to show you my new shoes. So I have a new pair of beigers to show you. Now, if you've been following for a little while, you probably would have been around when I unboxed my first pair of beigers a few months ago now, I believe. I think it was back in March. And I fell in love with them. They were my first pair of beigers. I absolutely love them. Should I grab them just to show you how much I've worn them? Like, they have gotten a lot of wear. Look at that. Actually, they're not looking too bad considering how much I have been wearing them. But yeah, I've been wearing them literally non-stop since like March of this year. And so I wanted to pick myself up a new pair. Now, I do believe my code with AllSoul is still active, so if you did want to pick up some beigers for yourself, have a little treat yourself moment, basically pick up the world's comfiest trainers. That's what I'm going to say. They are genuinely so comfy. I have been walking around so much in them. I've been walking around London, I've been walking around on shopping days. Like, I don't know about you, but often with those kind of like sneaker style trainers, my feet will start to hurt, maybe I'll get blisters, they will rub, someone is honking their horn on the street outside. I don't find that with the beigers, like they don't rub at all, they don't give me blisters, and they're so comfortable. So I wanted to pick up a new pair. Your girl deserved it. Your girl deserved it. And I do actually still have my code active with also, so if you did want to get yourself a pair, maybe treat yourself, basically pick up the world's comfiest trainers for yourself, use the code Ellie15. I'll leave it in the description box, and I'll link these ones and just to the beige kind of like section on also if you did want to shop them, because genuinely they are so comfortable. Like I find with a lot of those kind of like sneaker style trainers, I start to get blisters. Sometimes they're like, I find them a bit flat on my feet, and so my feet start to ache a little bit. I have been genuinely wearing my beiges all around London, like so many full days out, and I have not found them to rub or to be uncomfortable or to cause blisters at all. They are brilliant. So I thought we could unbox the new ones together. I'm very excited. I actually went for like a slightly different style, and I really like it. How beautiful are they? They're very different, aren't they? Like, very different. These are definitely a lot more like sneakery kind of style in my opinion. Like I'd say they're more like tennis shoes, these are more like sneakers, and I think these styled up with like a pair of jeans are just going to look so gorgeous. And this really nice kind of like, it's a grey, but it's almost like a bluey grey, like it's a very monochrome toned down grey, which I think looks really nice. Of course we've got the classic V there, and I really like them. I can't remember what they're called. I don't think it tells me on my little note, but as I said, I will link these ones down below if you guys, if you did want to shop them, because they're so pretty. Oh, I'm in love. I am absolutely in love. Let me come down so you can properly see them. They are so gorgeous. A bit boobage almost popping out there. They are so gorgeous. You can see they're like very different in style to my other pair, but I think they look really cool, and just styled up with jeans like this, they look amazing. As I said, much more sneaker in style. I think these are a lot more casual than the other ones, which I do really like. I think these are great like weekend trainers, and they look really cute with these jeans as well. My favorite ASOS jeans. We'll link of course this whole outfit down below in the description box. But yeah, they just look really cool. They definitely feel a bit different to the other ones as well. In terms of the lip is a lot thinner. Like I think the lip is a different fabric. So if you're someone that finds, I don't know, like hard lips a bit irritating, I would definitely recommend these ones. And they also feel a little bit narrower, but I don't know if that's just because I need to kind of like wear them in a little bit. But yeah, absolutely love them. Remember to use my code Ellie15 to get 15% off your own pair of beiges. And I love it when you guys tag me in your inspired purchases, so make sure to tag me in any pics you take of them. Right, well it's quite a bit later now, and I feel like now is the perfect time to finish this vlog, because I think it might have been a bit of a long one, so if it has, then I'm very sorry. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and I hope that like I've articulated, oh wow, that suddenly got really bright. I hope I've articulated myself well enough, because I think, I don't know, I keep thinking back of like what I've said and thinking how I could say it better, and I almost want to refilm that section, but I know if I do, I'm just going to trip over my words time and time again. So I hope that it makes sense, and like I've kind of like said it nicely, and as I said, I just kind of can't believe that this is something that I have to address. But it's been bothering me for a little while, so I feel like I did just have to address it in today's video. But other than that, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.